Long ago, near the mountains of Koisofa, there was a small kingdom ruled by King Zaffron. He was wise and brave, yet his heart carried a quiet emptiness, a feeling that something important in his life was still missing. One night, the king had a strange dream. He saw a doorway made of glowing light, and behind it, he heard a soft laugh, like tiny bells ringing in the wind. That laugh touched his soul. The next morning, he decided to search for the truth behind that dream. He traveled through forests, rivers, and mountains until he reached a giant ancient tree. Right in the center of the tree, bark shone the same glowing line he had seen in his dream. As soon as he touched it, a burst of light flashed, and a fairy descended before him. Her name was Lena of the Light. Her wings shimmered like the morning sky, and her eyes held the calmness of the universe. The fairy smiled and said, "King Zaffron, you have come a long way searching for a single voice. But the truth is, your heart has always been connected to this place." The king was stunned. "You're the voice from my dream." She nodded gently. "I am the voice your soul called for. You ruled your people with justice and kindness. You never misused your power. That is why the realm of magic allowed you to enter my world." The air around them began to shift. A circle of soft, glowing magic surrounded them, as if time itself paused. Lena held out her hand. "If you wish, I can show you the world of Telasm, the world of magic. But remember, time works differently here. A moment in this world may be a year in yours." The king took a deep breath. "I am ready." When the soul calls, one must not ignore the voice. The fairy smiled and took his hand. Together, they rose into the sky. The heavens changed colors, gold, blue, and shades no human had ever seen. They landed in a world where the ground shone like glass and flowers glowed with living light. In the realm of Telasm, the king felt a peace he had never known. The fairy taught him new colors, new magic, and the mysteries of their world. Slowly, their hearts drew closer. But magic had a law. If the king returned to his world, he could never enter the realm of magic again. One day, the king asked the fairy, "Lena, can I stay here forever, or will you come with me?" A hint of sadness touched her eyes. "I cannot live in the human world, and you cannot remain in the realm of magic forever. But if our hearts stay pure, the two worlds may find a way to meet." When they held each other's hands again, the magic around them responded. A brilliant light formed, creating a bridge between the two worlds. From that day on, King Zaffron ruled his kingdom during the day, and every night he crossed the magical bridge to meet Fairy Lena. Between them grew a love stronger than any spell. And thus, the magical tale of a king and a fairy came to life. Their story ending, but their journey continuing forever. Many moons passed, and the bond between King Zaffron and Fairy Lena grew stronger. Every night, Zaffron crossed the shimmering magical bridge to the realm of Telasm, where the sky glowed like liquid silver, and the wind sang in soft melodies. But peace in a magical world never lasts forever. One evening, when Zaffron arrived, he found the glowing flowers dim, and the air colder than usual. Lena stood near the crystal lake, her wings flickering like a fading flame. "Lena, what's happening?" Zaffron asked, worried. She turned slowly. "Zaffron, the bridge between our worlds is weakening." His heart tightened. "Why? I thought the magic accepted us." "It did," she said softly, "but magic is alive. It senses danger. Someone from your world is trying to break into Telasm. Someone with a dark heart." Zaffron's eyes widened. "Who would dare?" Lena looked into the distance, her voice trembling. "Your royal advisor, Malik Rohan." Zaffron's mind flashed back. Rohan had always been jealous of Zaffron's wisdom, ambitious, hungry for power. If he learned about the realm of magic, he would do anything to control it. Lena stepped closer, holding Zaffron's hands tightly. "If he breaks the bridge by force, Telasm will collapse, and I will fade away forever." "No!" Zaffron almost shouted. "I won't let anything happen to you." The fairy shook her head gently. "You cannot fight this alone. Magic needs balance. We must face him together." The return to the human world. For the first time, Lena crossed the magical bridge with Zaffron. On the other side, her wings shimmered faintly, fragile in the human air. "Are you all right, Zaffron?" whispered I can stay here only until sunrise, she said. But it will be enough. Together, they made their way to the palace. Shadows danced along the walls. The sky was dark. As they entered the royal hall, they heard a deep voice echoing. So, the stories were true. Malik Rayhan stepped forward, holding an ancient staff. Its tip glowed with a dark purple flame, a forbidden magic taken from old cursed scrolls. You found the Gate of Light, Rayhan smirked, and now I will take the throne and the realm of magic. Lena's wings rose slightly, glowing with soft light. You cannot control Telasm, it will destroy you. Rayhan laughed. Then let it try. He struck the floor with the staff, and a wave of dark energy surged toward them. Zaffron stepped in front of Lena. No, you will not harm her. The magic hit him, but instead of falling, Zaffron glowed. A golden aura surged from his chest. Lena gasped. Zaffron, you carry the mark of light. Telasm has chosen you. A burst of pure light erupted from him, clashing with Ruhan's dark magic. The hall trembled. The windows shattered. Ruhan screamed as the dark staff cracked, then exploded into dust. The darkness vanished. The bridge between the worlds glowed brightly again. Rohan fell to the ground, powerless. The choice silence filled the hall. Lena placed a hand on Zaffron's chest. Saved both worlds, she whispered. Zaffron looked at her, breathing heavily. Does this mean the bridge is safe? Yes, she nodded. But there is something more. She stepped closer, her voice soft and full of emotion. Zaffron, the mark of light means you can now choose your destiny. You may rule the human world forever, or you may come to Telasm and live beside me. For eternity, Zaffron's heart pounded. His kingdom needed him, but his soul belonged to the Fairy of Light. He looked into her glowing eyes. Lena, I choose, King. Zaffron stood silent, the hall glowing with the fading light of magic. Fairy Lena waited, her wings trembling gently, her eyes full of hope and fear. He held her gaze and finally whispered, Lena, I choose you. Her breath caught. For a moment, the whole world seemed to exhale. Are you sure? She asked softly. If you come with me, you cannot live among humans again. I am sure, Zaffron said. The kingdom can find another ruler. But my heart has only one. Lena's eyes shone with tears of light. She touched his face gently. Then come. The realm of Telasm is waiting. The eternal crossing at midnight. They walked toward the bridge of magic, a pathway of floating light stretching across the stars. Zaffron stepped onto it. The bridge responded, glowing brighter with every heartbeat. His human clothes shifted into robes made of starlight. His eyes sparkled with the same glow as Lena's wings. Zaffron, Lena said softly, once you enter Telasm forever, your soul will join with its magic. You will not remain fully human. He held her hand tightly. If I am with you, I am already more than human. They walked into the realm together, becoming the guardian of Telasm. As they reached the crystal gate, the magic of Telasm rose around them like a living river. The land recognized Zaffron. A deep voice echoed from the glowing sky. The mark of light has chosen its bearer. Zaffron felt warmth flood through him. Golden patterns spread across his skin. Lena watched with awe. You are becoming what Telasm needs. Its new guardian. Winds of silver circled him. His feet lifted slowly above the ground. Light wrapped around him, reshaping his being. When the light faded, Zaffron no longer looked like a human king. He had become something more, a spirit of light, powerful yet gentle, connected to every magical thread in the realm. Lena whispered, You are now the protector of magic and the keeper of my heart. The shadow returns, but peace soon trembled. As Zaffron and Lena stood at the lake of stars, the water turned dark for a moment. Ripples spread. A crooked figure appeared in the reflection. Lena stepped back. No, that's impossible. Zaffron's eyes narrowed. Who is it? Lena's voice shook. Tyr, it is the Shadow King, the ancient enemy of Telasm, the one who destroyed my world once before. The shadowy form began rising from the water, its voice a whisper of storms. You have brought a human into the magical realm, and now Telasm will fall again. Zaffron stepped forward, his new power humming around him. I am not a human anymore. The Shadow King laughed. We shall see. Lightning cracked across the sky. The water of the lake rose like serpents. The trees bowed as darkness spread. Lena grabbed Zaffron's hand. His power is old. Older than magic itself. Zaffron's aura flared brighter. Then we will fight together. She looked at him, not as a king, not as a guardian, but as the one her heart trusted above all. Together, she whispered, side by side, their auras merged, gold and silver swirling into a storm of pure light. The Shadow King lifted his hands. So, the war begins. The ground shook, the sky split. The magic of Telasm trembled. And the greatest battle of the realms was about to start. The sky, over Telasm, tore open like a wound. Shadows poured out, swirling around the land like black storms. The shimmering trees dimmed, the glowing rivers lost their color. At the center of it all stood the Shadow King, rising from the lake of stars, tall, twisted, and ancient. Fairy Lena stepped closer to Zaffron, her wings trembling. He brought darkness once, she whispered. Telasm fell for 1,000 years because of him. Zaffron's aura glowed brighter. Then it ends tonight. The battle of light and darkness. The Shadow King raised his arm, and dark spears shot toward them. Zaffron pulled Lena close, raising a barrier of light. The spear shattered against it like glass. You think you can protect her? The Shadow King hissed. You are nothing but a human wrapped in borrowed magic. Zaffron's voice thundered back. I am the guardian of Telasm. He thrust his hands forward, releasing a beam of golden energy. The Shadow King deflected it, sending tendrils of darkness racing across the sky. The ground cracked, mountains trembled. Lena flew upward, wings blazing with silver fire. Zaffron, the Heartstone, look at the center of Telasm. The Heartstone, the magical core of their world, began to flicker weakly. If it died, Telasm would collapse forever. The Shadow King laughed. Destroy the Guardian, destroy the Fairy, and the Heartstone will be mine. He sent a wave of black fire toward Lena. Zaffron appeared in front of her instantly, taking the full impact. Zaffron, she cried. He fell to one knee, golden sparks dripping from his chest like burning petals. But he stood again, eyes blazing. I will not let you harm her. Lena's sacrifice. The Shadow King gathered darkness into a massive sphere, a blow strong enough to shatter the Heartstone itself. Lena's face turned pale. Zaffron, if that attack hits the Heartstone, Telasm dies. We die. Zaffron stepped forward. I will stop it. No, Lena whispered. This is my realm, my duty. Before Zaffron could stop her, she soared upward, wings spread wide like a burst of stars, and threw herself between the Heartstone and the incoming darkness. The sphere of shadow struck her. Light exploded. Lena screamed as her body dissolved into thousands of silver particles. Zaffron's world froze. Lena, her fading voice whispered through the wind. Live, protect Telasm, and remember me. Zaffron fell to the ground, screaming in rage and heartbreak. The Shadow King laughed cruelly. Love makes even guardians weak. But he was wrong. Zaffron's transformation, Zaffron's grief turned into pure burning light. The mark of light on his chest erupted. His form dissolved into a blinding radiance. Not human, not fairy, but something greater. The sky shook as his voice echoed. I will not let her sacrifice be in vain. He rose into the sky, glowing like a sun. Light spread through every corner of Telasm. Shadow King, he said, your time is over. And then Zaffron released all his power. A wave of holy light ripped across the world, striking the Shadow King and disintegrating him into dust. The darkness vanished. The sky healed. The land breathed again. But Zaffron collapsed, his light flickering. The miracle in the silence. The Heartstone glowed softly. A gentle breeze stirred the silver particles that remained of Lena. They floated toward Zaffron, surrounding him like a warm embrace. The Heartstone pulsed once, twice, then a soft, melodic voice whispered, love does not end, it transforms. The silver particles formed a shape, wings, a silhouette, a heartbeat. And then Lena stood before him again, alive, glowing brighter than ever. Lena, Zaffron whispered, barely breathing. She touched his face, tears of light falling. The Heartstone took my sacrifice and gave me life again. He pulled her into his arms, trembling. You came back to me. I will always return to you, she whispered. The eternal ending. Zafran and Lena both reborn, both stronger, stood hand in hand. The Heartstone shone with a new color, gold and silver combined, the mark of their love and unity. The realm of Telasm echoed with a prophecy. A guardian of light and a fairy of stars shall rule together, and Telasm shall shine for eternity. And so it was. Zafran became the eternal guardian. Lena became the queen of Telasm. Their love became the magic that protected the realm forever. Their story did not end. It became legend. Years passed in the realm of Telasm, though time there flowed like a gentle river, slow, full of wonder, untouched by decay. Under the rule of Guardian Zafran and Queen Lena, Telasm flourished more than ever before. The sky glowed brighter, the rivers sang anew, and peace covered the land like a warm blanket. But destiny rarely sleeps. A strange sign in the sky. One dawn, as Telasm bathed in silver light, the sky suddenly split with a streak of red fire. It wasn't darkness, yet it wasn't light either. Lena's face turned pale. This is impossible. Zafran stepped closer. What is it? That color. It belongs to a realm older than Telasm. The realm of echoes, a world that vanished millions of years ago. Zafran's aura flickered, vanished, or destroyed. Lena looked up at him, her eyes full of worry. Destroyed. And if its magic is returning, something ancient has awakened. Before they could speak further, the Heartstone, the glowing core of Telasm, pulsed violently. A voice emerged from it. Prepare, the heir of light is coming. Lena froze. Zafran's eyes widened. The Heartstone glowed even brighter. Child born of light and stardust, destined to unite realms. Lena placed a hand on her heart. Zafran, I think it means us. The child of light. Days later, under the glowing branches of the star tree, Lena felt a warmth in her chest, like a galaxy awakening inside her. Light curled around her like gentle ribbons. Zafran rushed to her side. Lena, are you? She smiled through shimmering tears. Yes, spare. We are going to have a child. The entire realm felt the moment. Flowers bloomed instantly. Lakes rippled with excitement, and the sky lit up with golden fireflies. The Guardian of Light and the Fairy of Stars were bringing a new life into the universe. The prophecy returns, but as joy spread, so did whispers of fate. The Heartstone revealed the prophecy. The child of light shall open the gates to realms lost, hidden, or cursed. And with their birth, a forgotten enemy shall rise again. Zafran clenched his fists. So another threat is coming. Lena placed her glowing hand on his. Our child will not face danger alone. We will protect them. But deep down, she felt it. The universe had shifted. Birth of the child. When the day arrived, the sky turned gold and silver together, a sign never seen before. Every creature in Telasm looked upward, waiting. A cocoon of pure light formed around Lena. Zafran knelt beside her. I'm here, always. The cocoon burst softly, light spilling across the horizon. In Lena's arms lay a tiny being, glowing with golden skin and starry eyes. A son, Lena whispered. Zarian, our son. Zafran touched the child's forehead gently, but the moment he did, the sky cracked again. A voice echoed, ancient and cold. At last, the child of light is born. The gate of echoes will open, and I will return. A shadowy hand appeared in the sky, then vanished. Zafran stood, eyes blazing. Who was that? Lena held the baby close, wings folding protectively. That voice. It belonged to the Echo Emperor, ruler of the lost realm of echoes. He was not destroyed, only sleeping. Zafran clenched his jaw. Then he threatens our child. Lena nodded. He threatens every realm. A new mission. Zarian opened his tiny eyes. A ring of light rippled across Telasm so strong the mountains shook. Zafran whispered, stunned, he's powerful. Far beyond us. Lena nodded. He is born to open realms and save them. Zafran held his wife and child close. Then our mission begins now. We protect Zarian. We find the realm of echoes, and we end the Echo Emperor before he rises. Lena whispered back, and together, we save all realms. After Zarian's birth, the realm of Telasm trembled. The Echo Emperor's dark voice haunted the skies, warning of a final battle. One night, baby Zarian opened his glowing eyes and showed a vision of destroyed worlds and the Echo Emperor's location. Zaphron, Lena, and Zarian entered a portal into the ruined realm of echoes, a cold, dead world. There, the Echo Emperor appeared, demanding but the baby floated up and spoke for the first time. I do not fight alone. Zarian touched his parents and awakened their true powers. Zaphron, golden light; Lena, silver star energy; Zarian, pure creation light. Their combined aura formed a powerful beam that destroyed the Echo Emperor completely. Zarian then lifted his small hands and restored the entire realm of echoes, repairing moons, skies, and floating ruins. When they returned to Telasm, the Heartstone revealed a new prophecy. 3 lights will guide all realms: the Guardian, the Star Queen, and the Child of Light. Zaphron and Lena watched their son bless every part of Telasm, bringing peace to all worlds. Zaphron whispered, "This is only the beginning," and Zarian's laughter echoed across realms, promising that light would never fade again.